All right. Today is December 20th, 2015. This will be the championship game from Southtown Lanes in Bloomington, Minnesota. Our tournament leader is Mike Wers, and he will be bowling against Terry Helena, who just came off a nice game against Dana Wright. Slight delay. We're going to switch the arrows here. Here we go. All set. So Terry's leading off. Mike had the option of starting or finishing. And then he leaves the 10 pin. I'd like to point out that earlier today, and I believe it was game 3, Terry shot a 300, and his opponent was yours truly, me. Not that I challenged him, but it was a nice game. All 12 shots were right there. And another 10 pin. Mike was the tournament leader today with he won 6 games. Yeah, Mike had 2014 scratch, which is 414 over, which is an average of about 250. And Terry was the there we go, another nice strike. Terry was second leading scratch qualifier. He had 1919, and he also won 240, so he had 2159 total. Both of these guys are previous MSC title holders. All right. After 2 frames, we have a spare and a strike. Today we had 48 players, the most we've had in a single tournament this year. Oh, and that gives Terry a spare double after 3 frames. Mike has been the MSC Player of the Year, I believe, if memory serves me, at least 2 times in the past 5 years. I want to say he's won 6 tournaments, but I don't have my numbers in front of me, but I believe he has 6 or 7 titles. I'm thinking Terry has 3. Three, 4? He does have 3. Looking for title number 4. And for those who aren't aware, the MSC record for number of titles is Clark Posler. He has 16. And Clark made the stepladder today. Unfortunately, he lost in the first stepladder game. Oh, looks like he's not going to be denied. His carry is pretty darn good. So after 4 frames, we have Terry has a sphere and a turkey. Oh, nice shot. Oh, and he misses the 7-pin by a hair, but nevertheless, it's a miss. Well, he'll just have to forget about that. You can't undo it in bowling. And his opponent jumps on that. And the 7-pin stands. So what we have now is after 5 frames, we have Terry at 107 and Mike at 98, assuming he picks this spare up. In qualifying, Mike had 5 games over 250 today. He had 267, a 278, a 259, a 260, and a 268. And a strike. So we're talking a 9-pin difference so far. Terry finished with a rush today. His last 3 games were 300, 253, and 263. The other ladder players were Sam Lano, Dana Wright, Clark Poser, and we had to seed an ROG, and that was George Lozay. So he won the first match, and so George finishes 5th, and Clark, whom he bowled, finishes in 6th place. And he picks up the 10 pin. That 7 pin is tough.
Yeah.
All right. So, after 6 frames, Terry has 127 and Mike has 118. But Mike is up a strike in the 7th. If he strikes here, it'll be essentially an even game. And he does. So that's his first double of the game. Looks good off his hand, and it was. All right, here's a big frame. 9th frame. Terry needs a strike here. If he doesn't strike here, Mike could possibly strike out and shut him out. Oh, a little tight, but we've got a match.
I caught somebody. Yeah. Get that.
All right, Mike needs looks like good off his hand, and it was.
Come, Mikey.
So, if Mike strikes out, he'll have 238, which will not shut out Terry. Uh-oh. That was not a good shot. 217 is the max.
Done with that.
So what we're looking at here is Terry needs assuming Mike strikes, he'll have a 217. So what we need is he strikes here, that'll force Terry to get a strike. All right, 217. All right. So, as indicated, Mike finishes with a 217. Terry has 147 in the 7th, working on a double, and he needs a strike to win. Oh, that looks pretty good. Nice shot. Very nice. That was a good shot.
You get the dollar.
All right.
You get the extra dollar.
All right, that's strike one it for him, as you could tell. Paddle number 4. So, final score, 226 to 217. And he's accepting the congratulations.
Thanks. Go, guys.
Very nice. You know, you wouldn't have had to work so hard if you could have fucking squares.
Yes.